Hello, my name is Charis. I'm 15 years old, and my topic of discussion is racial discrimination and its effects. Racial discrimination is a social system that defines opportunity and values based on looks, race, and where you're from, and unfairly disadvantages certain individuals and groups while benefiting others. In Australia, as a diverse nation, racism should not be common, but unfortunately, it still occurs. Racial discrimination is a bad thing as is known to us today, but it has far-reaching effects on individuals. Racial discrimination can have great impacts on one's mental health, leading to an unstable heartbeat, anxiety, depression, and heartburns, which can contribute to long-term unfavorable health outcomes, suicidal thoughts, as well as emotional and behavioral issues. Children may become unwilling to attend school as they feel like they're in an unsafe environment. This could potentially damage the younger generation by influencing their way of thinking, causing intergenerational trauma and a stigma. Racism has had a devastating effect on me. I was bullied frequently in almost every school I had attended and wrongly accused of stealing multiple times. At some point, my parents became the victims of racial discrimination practically wherever they went. In their jobs, they would be looked down upon because of their accents, because they were people of color, and so people would look down upon them. All of this made me hate school. It made me hate the way I was. It made me hate how I looked. It just made me hate my culture, where I was from, especially my country. As a Nigerian girl, we're not known for good things, so it made me hate everything about myself. Racial discrimination is a very sensitive topic to me, as I had been through a lot, and even in our own home, which is meant to be a safe space for us, there were still people who would come at our door and there's still people who would come on our doorsteps and try to intimidate us. Now, I want you to imagine living in fear and worry that any wrongdoing carried out by a citizen of your country or wherever you're from quickly turns you or your family members into vile people or terrorists. It is disappointing that within our society, there is a tendency to inflict harm upon others and enforce unjust regulations because of harboring a false sense of superiority. In order to combat racism in Australia, I have a few suggestions. First, starting from schools. Schools are where most racism seems to take place, and adding curriculums such as days to celebrate culture would be very good in improving and helping people understand more about their culture. Although many schools in Australia do have traditional curriculums or traditional cultural day, there are still many that don't. And the schools that do have cultural days do not provide enough about the culture to help people understand or have more knowledge. Another suggestion is setting up welfare programs in various regions of Australia to help victims, which may also aid persons with mental health issues. But these welfares are not only for health support, but also creating action plans like community events. Like community gatherings with food, music, and games can really help improve our community as a whole to come together and just feel like we're in a safe space. It can help improve people's knowledge about other culture. It can help other people feel less insecure about their own culture and want to come out. And it can help Australia as a whole to become like-minded. Of course, this is something that doesn't just happen out of the blue. This is something that will take time, and efforts can be made modestly and gradually can expand. Our skin color may be different, but our blood is the same. Thank you.